going to give away a free t-shirt, feature our mystery pop-up segment, and reveal the books I bought this week. And where's the mystery pop-up segment going to be? It's a mystery. How y'all doing? I'm Victor, and you are watching a Comic Hero Show. Now kick that intro! Edition of the Comic Hero Show. I'm your host Victor Nunley, and I am the Comic Hero. This month is Spinal Muscular Atrophy Awareness Month. Now I'm going to touch base more on that a little later on, but for right now I'm going to remind y'all of the question for a free tee for episode 492. In the DC Universe's emotional spectrum, which emotion does the color green represent? Now here are the hints. The first hint is that this emotion is a noun that means a feeling of strong determination. The second hint: this emotion is also a verb that means expressing the future tense or inevitable events. The third hint: I blank survive by Gloria Gaynor. The fourth hint: free blank by Rush. The fifth hint: on the TV show Lost in Space, the famous catchphrase is danger blank Robinson. And then the sixth and final hint: good blank hunting. Everyone who answers correctly will be entered in a drawing for a free tee on episode 492. Hey everyone! Now, in this mystery pop-up segment, which also concludes the Summer of Superheroes for 2024, I'm celebrating the Kyle Rayner Green Lantern. This is his 30th anniversary. Now, Kyle Rayner made his first appearance in Green Lantern number 48, which is volume 3, in January of 1994. It was created by Ron Mars and Darryl Banks. Now, his abilities, when he's not wearing a power ring, is that he's a skilled and creative artist. But with his power ring, like most other Green Lanterns, he possesses flight, enhanced strength, speed and durability, energy projection, force field manipulation, generation of heart-like constructs, real-time translation of all languages, space travel, and limited cellular regeneration. Now here's the story. Kyle Rayner was a struggling but gifted freelance comic book artist who was raised in North Hollywood and lived and worked in Los Angeles. After Hal Jordan, grief-stricken over the destruction of his hometown of Coast City, becomes Parallax, he goes on a mad rampage, killing or injuring various members of the Green Lantern Corps and the Guardians of the Universe. Now, Ganthet was the sole survivor of this entire onslaught, and he narrowly fled Oa and arrived on Earth, and he gave Kyle the last working Green Lantern power ring. Oh, by the way, after Jordan ended up killing or injuring other members of the Green Lantern Corps, he ends up taking their power ring, all their power rings. And Ganthet was a Johnny on the spot, and he went to Earth and gave Kyle that last one. Now, his reasons for doing so have never been made completely apparent, aside from Rayner being in the right place at the right time. But Ganthet later revealed that humans, despite what happened to Jordan, make great Green Lanterns. Now, other affiliations that Kyle has been part of, in addition to being a member of the Green Lantern Corps, he's also been a member of the New Guardians, the Justice League, the New Titans, and the Omega Men. And at one point, he had godlike powers, and he used them for some very strange reasons. But one noble and honorable thing that he did with them was that he ended up going to Oa. He gave the planet new life. He created some new Green Lantern power rings. He resurrected all the Guardians of the Universe. They searched for old and new Green Lanterns, and he revitalized the Green Lantern Corps, and they've been back ever since. But he's one of my favorite superheroes. When he was Green Lantern was probably the second book that I read when I started my comic book journey. Because Superman, all the Superman books were the only books I would ever read. But I remember during my junior year of high school when I started reading Green Lantern, I've been hooked ever since. All right, this is a Kyle Rayner Green Lantern comic hero tee. And if you like one, you can find them on IamTheComicHero.com/shop for $17. All right, this is it, folks. This is the third set of comics that I bought last week. These originally came out on the 21st, which was last Wednesday. And I'm about to go ahead and reveal them now. So here we go. All right, first up is Absolute Power Task Force 7, number 4. Action Comics number 1068. The Amazing Spider-Man number 55. Oh, sorry, Kyle. Batman and Robin number 12. Fantastic Four number 23. Green Lantern number 14. The Immortal Thor number 14. Miles Morales Spider-Man number 23. The Ultimates number 3. Venom number 36. Really excited about this one, folks. X Factor number 1. And finally, X-Men number 2. All right, that's 12, which brings the total number of comics that I bought since December of 1997 to 13,000. I'm sorry, Kyle. Which brings the total number of comics that I bought since December of 1997 to 13,071. All right, you just watched the mystery pop-up segment. Now, I'm going to get to the comics I bought this week because that was quite a bit of comics, and I didn't want to take up a lot of time. But but don't worry, I'm going to resume with the Throwdown Showdown, beginning with episode 492, and on episode 493, I'm going to do any questions again. So hold tight. But for right now, let's get to the books I bought this week. Comic books I bought this week. All right, here we go. First up is Absolute Power Origins number 2. Absolute Power Task Force 7 number 5. The Amazing Spider-Man number 56, Legacy number 950. Batman the Brave and the Bold number 16. Captain America number 12. Detective Comics number 1088. Fantastic Four number 24. The Flash number 12. Green Arrow number 15. The Incredible Hulk Annual 2024. NYX number 2. Power Girl number 12. Rogue Sun number 21. Spider-Gwen the Ghost Spider number 4. Ultimate X-Men number 6. Venom War number 1. X-Force number 2. And finally, X-Men number 3. All right, that's 18, which brings the total number of comics that I bought since December of 1997 to 13,089. All right, well, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Here's a question again for a free tee for episode 492. In the DC Universe's emotional spectrum, Which emotion does the color green represent? All right, here are the hints again. The first hint is that this emotion is a noun that means a feeling of strong determination. The second hint, this emotion is also a verb that means expressing the future tense or inevitable events. The third hint, I blank survive by Gloria Gaynor. The fourth hint, Free blank by Rush. The fifth hint, the famous catchphrase on the TV show Lost in Space is Danger blank Robinson. And then the sixth and final hint, Good blank hunting. Everyone who answers correctly will be entered in a drawing for a free tea on episode 492. Alright, this month is Spinal Muscular Atrophy Awareness Month, which I'm raising awareness of on this episode. And spinal muscular atrophy, or SMA as it's also called, is a genetic disorder that starts in the central nervous system and affects all the muscles in the body. Due to the degenerative nature of this disease, people with SMA will experience a decline in muscle strength over time, although the rate and severity can vary among individuals. SMA is mostly caused by a deficiency of a motor neuron protein called SMN, which stands for survival of motor neuron. This protein is necessary for normal motor neuron function. 1 in 10,000 children are living with this disorder, and it's one of the leading causes genetic causes of infant deaths. Now, symptoms of SMA are floppy or weak arms and legs, movement problems such as difficulty sitting up, crawling, or walking, twitching or shaking muscles, also known as tremors, bone and joint problems such as an unusual curved spine or scoliosis, swallowing problems, and breathing difficulties. Now, I personally know some young people who are living with SMA, and let me tell you, they may have it, but it definitely does not have them. They are some of the most fascinating people, not just children, but people I know, and they're not letting this disease they're not letting it defeat them. They're not letting it hinder them. They are living extraordinary lives. And I know that they're watching this, and I know their families are watching this, and if you're watching this and you happen to have SMA, or you happen to know someone, or even be a family member of someone with SMA, I love y'all, and this episode is for y'all. Alright, this is an SMA Awareness Comic Hero tee. If you would like one of your own, you can find them on iamthecomichero.com/shop for $17, and I will donate half of each purchase to Cure SMA. Alright, here's the road ahead for the show. On episode 492, which I'll do in 1 week, I'm raising awareness of childhood cancer. Then on episode 493, I'm raising awareness of prostate cancer. On episode 494, I'm raising awareness of PCOS. Now, PCOS stands for Polycystic Ovarian Syndrome, which is a cause among women. And then on episode 495, I'm raising awareness of blood cancer. All right, and lastly, and I'm going to keep announcing this until the day of, but meet me at the first annual Louisiana Delta Comic Con, which is on November 2nd, 2024, my birthday, at the main campus of Louisiana Delta Community College in Monroe, Louisiana. It's on 7500 Millhaven Lane. Again, it's on November 2nd, and it's from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And you may want to go ahead and buy your tickets now because they're $15, but I think at the door they're going to be $20. So if you're watching this, go. I mean, there's a Facebook page. It's all over social media. Go ahead and buy your ticket now. And I'll be happy to see y'all, as well as some of the other guests and vendors. Please, sir, please, ma'am, if you live near or far, this is the first annual con. Let's make this like the first one, definitely an event to remember. All right, if you're watching this on Facebook, if you're watching this on YouTube, welcome. And as soon as you're done, hit subscribe. If you're watching this on the East Texas Comic Con fans Facebook page, welcome. And as soon as you're done, hit subscribe. If you're watching this on the Comic Book Lovers Facebook page, welcome. And as soon as you're done, go on YouTube and hit subscribe. All right, I'm Victor Nunley on the Comic Hero. I'll see you next week for episode 492. So until then, be safe, be blessed, be a hero.